Spiritual Biz Magazine presents Dear Deziree, intuitive direction for your spiritual business. Send your questions to deardesiree@spiritualbizmagazine.com.
Hello, this is Kimberly, and today's question comes from Tanisha. Hi Tanisha, and thank you for sending in your question. Looking at it, and there's quite a bit to be answered, so I'm going to read the question and then answer it piece by piece. So hang in there. First, I want to say thank you for doing this. This is amazing. You're very, very welcome. I am a Reiki master and I'm wanting to start my business full time, but I don't want to just teach. My question is, where do I start as far as inviting new people? I have so many ideas and I don't know which one to start with. I do know that I would like my business to be mobile so that I can travel to the person. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, well, I see that this business is new to you and it's very, very part-time, I'm feeling. The first thing that I think you really need to do is to really be clear about what it is you want to do as far as a business. You know, do you want to be committed to a building where you have to pay rent and have overhead? I know you mentioned that you wanted to travel. These are the things that you need to figure out, because, you know, if you have a business where you're teaching, you know, you're responsible to be there, you know, to take clients and answer phones and book sessions. You know, it's hard to be on the road traveling. So you kind of need to figure that piece out. The other thing that I'm feeling is that you're asking, you know, where do I invite new people? So again, I feel like you need to be clear about who you are and what you want to do as far as a business. And then once you have a better understanding of that piece, the next piece is to find your tribe. I know that when I started my business, my spiritual business, I was at a loss too for the tribe. I didn't know where to find the people. I knew what I wanted to do. And I did sign up for How to Find Your Spiritual Tribe with Kimberly Maska. And that really gave me a lot of insight as to how to find the people and to completely, you know, get those people coming to me and get a list. And that worked really well. So I suggest that you might want to do that once you figure out what it is that you want to do for a business. My suggestion would be to start small. Don't overwhelm yourself. I know you're really excited. I can feel your energy and I love that, and I think it's amazing. And I know that you want to help people and you're just really, really excited about that. And that's fantastic. So what I would suggest is to keep doing what you're doing. You're starting out kind of small, but figure out who you are. Start to figure out who it is that you want to market yourself to. And then the other piece is that there are some metaphysical centers around where you could put yourself on the calendar. If you want to teach some classes, teach classes, get together with the owners of the metaphysical stores and put together a workshop and see how that goes. You may find that you might get some students out of that, or you may get some customers. The other thing is you can advertise on these websites. I know for me, when I was working at a metaphysical place, they would put my profile up and I could actually talk about what I did and get clients through that. Do you have a website? Because a website would be a great way to get new clients and to start, you know, building that tribe that you're looking for. As far as traveling to people, that piece, I know for what I do, you know, when I do readings and meet with people, they usually come to me. I've never, unless I do a gallery event or I do a fair, people are there, but I don't see that there would be a lot of money-making potential. And I know if you want this to be a business, you also have to think about getting compensated. So if you're spending a lot of time on the road, going to people, you know, you have to calculate all those expenses in that time. So, you know, you have to get your pricing spot on with something like that to make a profit to support you. That's something I think you need to look at too. So I threw some things out there for you to think about. So I'm hoping that helped you. But I definitely feel that if you could get into a metaphysical place, that would be a really good place to start. It would give you some experience as to, do you like teaching classes? You know, that whole feel, you'll get a feel for it. It'll also get you in touch with other people that are doing what you're doing. We all share and talk, and you know, we always have connections with each other where we can help each other. So I think if you reached out to the people in your community that do Reiki and have a center like that, I think, you know, you could put business cards out and start there. So I hope that that helped, but I definitely feel that start small and take your steps, but clearly figure out what it is you want to do. I can't stress that enough. I feel that's really important for you. And I know you have a lot of ideas and you don't know which one to start with. You had said, I feel like that you need to put them on paper and, sit on them a day or two and start to really look at them and, start to see which ones really resonate with you. Just take a look at them if you have to step away for a day or two and then go back to them. But see which ones are calling you and start to play around with those and see what you can do with them. And if you have friends that are in the business, maybe share your ideas with them and see what they think. But you have to follow your heart. That's the one thing that I'm gonna tell you. Follow your heart and see what feels right. And if you need to step away, again, step away. So I hope that helped you. I love the question and I wish you all the best. Thank you, Tanisha. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Dear Deziree on Spiritual Biz Magazine. Intuitive direction for your spiritual business. Send your questions to deardesiree@spiritualbizmagazine.com.